Hey guys, I did a video already, but I didn't know that YouTube only allowed 15-minute max on videos, so I just start over. Today is day 17. Still love them. They still look great. I am eating good now. There are still a few things that I'm not quite sure I could even eat. I have to tear my burgers apart, but I did eat a burger yesterday from McDonald's, but I tore it off. I didn't bite it. I didn't try to eat the pickles on it. What else? Okay, nothing. I'm eating very well. My gums are starting to heal very good. I hope that my Benzodent video helped somebody this morning. If not, that's okay. I tried. I know I told you guys I was going to do a video about my daughter. I have to make it quick, so I'm just going to touch on like her and her diagnosis and what we do with her and all that other good stuff. So anyway, her name is Georgia Dawn. She is 7. I carried her full term, normal pregnancy, no complications. I did not smoke, drink, or do drugs while I was pregnant. I don't do drugs and I don't drink anyway, so that's one of those things. I did quit smoking while I was pregnant with all 3 of my kids. Anyway, she was born term. I was induced with her because I had such a hard time with my oldest, and so they induced me with her. They induced me on February 20th, and she was born February 21st of 2007. One of the happiest days of my life. The birth of my children beats any experience I've ever had. So, anyway, she developed normally like any child would. She hit the milestones. She was great. She sat up at 5 months, started crawling at 6 months. You know, she would say mama, dada, baba, you know, all those little words that, you know, little babies say, and coo and caw, and active, and just, you know, whatever. And then she got about 1, she still wasn't walking, so we took her to the doctor. He said, oh, don't worry about it, she'll walk when she's ready. Okay, no big deal, whatever. Nevaeh was born, my youngest, 14 months after Georgia. And at 14 months, Georgia was still not walking. About 16 months, she started walking, but she started doing other things that were not normal for a 2-year-old to do. She started walking, but she quit talking. She wouldn't talk. She would just mumble, or I don't know. She didn't want to communicate. She wouldn't look at you. She wouldn't, nothing. She still won't look you in the eyes. She won't make direct eye contact. If she does, she looks away real quick, and then she looks back, and she looks away real quick, and she looks back. Then she started hurting herself, biting herself, drawing blood, pulling out fistfuls of hair, just kind of on a downhill slide for some reason. We couldn't figure it out. And then she got to where she wouldn't respond to anybody. You called her name. She did not answer. We'd panic because we thought she got outside or something, because she wouldn't answer us. And we'd find her in the bedroom, sitting in the corner, just ignoring everybody. So I took her to the doctor because I thought she had something wrong with her hearing. And he sent her to a place to have her hearing tested, and her hearing was normal. So we took her back to the doctor and told him what else she had been doing, the biting, the pulling her hair. She started talking and she quit talking, and the doctor said, well, we have to make an appointment with the OU Child Study Center downtown and do an evaluation there, because I cannot diagnose what's wrong with her here. So he started her in speech therapy to help. Meantime, we had to wait an entire year to get into the Child Study Center. April 11th, 2011 is the day we went in for her evaluation, and it was an all-day ordeal. And you have doctors asking you all kinds of questions. You know, did you do drugs? Blah blah blah, whatever. You're like, no, I didn't do drugs. I didn't smoke. I didn't drink. There's no. I don't know. Anyway, so they do all their tests, and they make you sit aside, and you can't say anything, and you know, she starts crying and having a fit, and you have to step back, and they have to observe her. And so anyway, by the end of the visit, they knew what was wrong with her. And they told me that she was autistic. Sorry, guys. So the lump in my throat, even thinking about it. So I cried all day that day because I knew that life would be harder for her, and that I had to do anything and everything to make sure she had the same opportunities as other children. So that being said, we got her enrolled in a early childhood development program, a speech program, occupational therapy. She thrived. She started talking better. She liked working for her rewards. She quit biting herself and pulling her hair out. Once she could kind of take me by the hand and take me where she wanted me to go, instead of just having a meltdown because she couldn't tell me what it was. She's doing well now. She's 7. Her mind is delayed 2 years, so she is 7 but has the mind of a 5-year-old. She has frequent meltdowns over small things, but to her they're big. Routine is key with her. Do not throw off her routine. You know, we have a set routine every day. We get up, we eat breakfast, we watch cartoons, we go outside and play, and then we swim for a little bit, and then we come back inside, we have lunch. It's downtime, we do whatever. She goes to her room, lays in her bed, and plays on her iPad. She has little games, like learning games, how she can write her name, and alphabets, and all that good stuff, and she does that. And then we cook dinner, and we have dinner, and we take a bath, and we get ready for bed, and, you know, we do other things too, but she has to have a routine. She does not like it when you mess with her routine. So, she has sensory problems. So she can't cope with loud noises, so she has the headphones to put on when you go to the shooting range. Excuse me. And we put those on when things get overwhelming. She takes them to school, and when things start to bother her, the noises get to be too much, she puts them on. If she gets overwhelmed by something, she has a meltdown. We have lessened the meltdowns in the last couple of years because she can speak better. Speech therapy and occupational therapy has worked wonders for her. She loves it. She likes school for the most part. She does pretty good the first part of the year, and the second part of the year she is not interested in going, but, you know, with her, she has to go. I could have opted to send her to a school for autistic children. I did not, because I want her to be like her brothers and sisters. And I know that she may not be, but I didn't want her to feel singled out because I sent her to a different school. I wanted her to have peers and friends the same way as my other kids. Not that, and then there's a couple other autistic children at the school too that she has made friends with. When she makes an attachment to someone, it's a strong attachment. When she gets upset, she has a meltdown. When she gets excited, she claps her hands. She likes to spin. She could spin for hours and not get dizzy. She loves to swim, but autistic children are drawn to water, so we had to change our doorknob going from our house to the laundry room to the backyard to a double lock deadbolt so that she could not get out and go to the pool. She knows how to swim, but I don't want to ever find her out in the pool by herself. It's just not a good thing, guys. What else? If you're friends with me on Facebook, you see some of the things that I post about autism. And one of the sayings that I like the most is that if you've met one person with autism, you've met one person with autism. It is such a broad spectrum of disorders that not one person has the same diagnosis as the next. Georgia is just on the spectrum. They did not diagnose her as Asperger's or anything like that. She is just on the spectrum. She had a few other delays, and I wish I had the paperwork so I could tell you what they were, but they're in my husband's car, and he is at work. So she's a joy to be around and a pleasure. And most of them are. They're very sweet. They don't like to make eye contact. There's certain foods they don't like to eat, like the texture of it is weird to them. They don't like it. She is very picky about some of the things that she eats. But if it's ranch dressing or any kind of creamy dip or cheese dip or chips or anything like that, she will eat it. Whipped cream, I can't keep whipped cream in the fridge because if I do, she gets the tub out and eats it, which I don't care really. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, she is going into 2nd grade this year. And every teacher last year said they are very pleased with her progress. She's doing very well. She excels in most things, but she has to be bribed if you must. Like, and they have to offer her a treat or balloons. She loves balloons. She has to be offered something or she's not going to do it. And she's figured out that if she refuses enough, those teachers are going to give her what she wants because there's a treat for doing what they want her to do. So anyway, she also fixates on like one item or several items, and she's very obsessive compulsive with those things. She also repeats herself all the time, and that's just part of the autism. She flaps her hands and she says, like yesterday, she said, "Mommy, I need a Hello Kitty lunchbox," and she said it for about a minute until because I was trying to talk on the phone and I was cooking, and I finally said, "Okay, we'll get you a Hello Kitty lunchbox." That didn't do. I did not turn around and look at her and acknowledge that she was talking to me, so I had to stop what I was doing and turn around and tell her, "Okay, we'll go get you a Dora, that's Nevaeh, Georgia's Hello Kitty. We will go get you a Hello Kitty lunchbox." So I have to see if I've got the money to go get her a Hello Kitty lunchbox. Hopefully we do. I think we might, but if I don't, it's going to be a big meltdown. Anyway, I think that's enough for today. If you have any questions about it, just ask me. I'm not too shy to answer them. If I have said anything that, like, somebody professional, if you watch this and you're like, "Oh, she don't know what she's talking about," I know I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just telling you what my daughter's like. It has not ruined my family. If anything, it's made us stronger as a family. My boys would hunt down and kill someone if they harmed a hair on Georgia's head. My husband is very protective of all 4 of our kids, especially the girls. As you know, a lot of people, "Oh, I'm so sorry." No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. I cried a lot that first day when I found out, but then I pulled up my big girl pants and I said, "You know what? We just have to do everything and anything for her to have the same opportunities as anyone else. Treat her like she's normal. Don't make any difference about how she is, and just hug her when she's having a meltdown and say it's okay and calm her down." But I was determined to make sure she had a normal childhood and that she was not singled out, and she's not. She gets the same treatment as the rest of the kids, and you know, that's just how we do it here. So anyway, like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just telling you that's how my daughter is, and she gets better every day. So anyway, my 15 minutes is almost up. So if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. I will answer them as honestly as I can. Niecy, I am mailing your package today with the rain and stuff. I just didn't get out because I don't like to drive in the rain. So I will have it in the mail this afternoon, I promise. I've got it all set out and in the package and ready to go. So you guys have a great weekend. I don't know if I'll make any videos this weekend. I probably will. I would say that I'm not going to, and then I wind up doing it. So talk to you guys later, okay? Bye.